They had the alumni weekend last weekend for the high school that I went to, and they kind of honor each class by year, and I think they do it in like increments of 5 years, every 5 years. So if you were the class of 22, then they would honor the class of every fifth increment. So that would be probably the class of 17 and all the way back. And so that would include the class of like 1972, which was uh, the year before I got there. And people are putting pictures up, and Mr. Albright was the sponsor of that class of 1972. And I noticed a lot of the pictures, a lot of the students that graduated from 1972 San Gabriel Academy Adventists, they went on to be doctors, and healthcare professionals and theologians, ministers, good people, really successful, God fearing, blessed, didn't get into drugs, ended up with good families and successful and still in the church, I noticed, in shape. And it's really kind of neat to see, because that was a class right before I got there. And then Mr. Albright was our sponsor, and then he left. But anyway, it was good to see. And you did, well, I know at least one ended up kind of homeless in a van, in a van. I don't know what to say. You always got to have that one that just was kind of the loser of the class, really total loser, and it's kind of sad. Homeless in a van, drug addicted to marijuana, addicted to pot, a real pervert. And that's just sad, because he must really, when you look at the other people and how successful they are, and their smiling faces, and they're not high, and they're not trying to be something that they're not. I saw the pictures, and good people. I'm friends with a couple of them on Facebook. And then there's this one that just like the worst. He turned out to be the worst human being you can imagine. He doesn't even have a house. Got fired from his jobs, had a job where he never got one promotion the whole time he was there. He depended on his mommy's few pittance $1,000 to make him happy, which he got some, but I don't know what he was expecting. And blames his whole life and is now madder than a hornet. Such a loser, man. And I don't know, man. It's just a shame. He ain't going to be in heaven, but that's the way it goes, Jack. That's just the way it goes in life. There's always even Jesus said you'll always have the poor with you, and this guy is really, compared to his classmates. I mean, you're talking doctors and really successful Christian people, and this guy's like a homeless meth addict you see out there. So anyway, it was a good alumni weekend, I think. All right, thanks.